Karunakaran Memorial Spinning Mill is a fully automated facility situated in the Puthenchira Panchayat of Thrissur district.
തൊഴിലില്ലായ്മ പരിഹരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കേരളത്തിൽ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ആരംഭിക്കാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ച സ്പിന്നിംഗ് മില്ലുകളുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ അന്ന് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയായിരുന്ന കരുണാകരൻ സാർ മാളയിലും ഒരു കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സ്പിന്നിംഗ് മിൽ ആരംഭിക്കാം എന്ന് ഞങ്ങളോട് പറഞ്ഞു. 5472 സ്പിൻഡിലുകളാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ അതിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഏതാണ്ട് 40ഓളം തൊഴിലാളികൾ അവിടെ ജോലിയെടുക്കുന്നു. 3 ഷിഫ്റ്റും തുടർച്ചയായി പണിയെടുക്കുന്നു. ഒരു ദിവസം നമുക്ക് 1500 കിലോയിൽ കൂടുതൽ നൂല് ഉൽപ്പാദിപ്പിക്കാൻ കഴിയും.
Established by the government of Kerala, this cooperative spinning mill aims to supply high-quality yarn to both the handloom and powerloom industries, while also creating job opportunities for skilled and unskilled youth. The process of converting cotton fiber into yarn begins with the careful selection of high-quality raw materials. Cotton fiber arrives at the mill in bales, and choosing premium cotton lays the groundwork for both quality and sustainability. Bales are tightly compressed packages that must first be opened and thoroughly inspected. During this stage, the raw material undergoes a quality assessment before processing. A small sample from the bale is taken and placed in a trash separator machine, which removes waste from the cotton and determines the amount of impurities present. Next, the material is transferred to a high-volume instrument system, which analyzes the bale and provides key information such as strength, length, microfiber content, shade, color, and moisture content of the fiber. Yarn production will only commence after these quality checks are completed. Workers begin by opening bale fibers, which are placed on the bale plucker machine track. The bale plucker machine strips small tufts of fiber from each bale and sucks the fibers, directing them to the blowroom machine through pipes. Blowroom machines remove tiny defects, creating a clean cotton bed called a lap, with fibers aligned in one direction. This lap is then fed to the carding machine in tuft form using an air chute feed system. The carding process aligns fibers on wire-covered rollers, achieving precision. This results in a parallelized sheet of fibers. After removing impurities, pure cotton is transformed into a rope-like form called carded sliver. Sliver cans undergo a drafting process in the draw frame machine, refining the sliver and removing shorter fibers using combing machines with rotating brushes. This enhances the strength and quality of the drawn sliver. The sliver rope is then transferred into larger cans, each containing 4,000 meters of fine sliver. With the process repeated for a finer product. Following the second drafting phase, the finest sliver is loaded into the simplex machine. This machine expertly transforms carded sliver into refined roving with precision. It aligns fibers in parallel, ensuring the yarn's strength and consistency. Inside the drafting chamber, our simplex machines carefully adjust the thickness of the sliver while adding a gentle twist that enhances the strength of the fiber bundles. In the final stage, these machines meticulously wind the roving onto bobbins, preparing them for the spinning frame. They also refine the roving by eliminating irregularities and controlling the fiber count. During this process, a robotic waste collection machine collects cotton waste generated from the roving process. Once the bobbins reach the predetermined length, their rotation stops. This signals the end of the process and prepares them for the next yarn production stage. The ideal bobbins are placed in the spinning machine, which stretches and fine-tunes the roving to ensure the yarn's thickness is precise. The drafted fibers on the bobbins are fed into the machine, where they are twisted and strengthened, creating a harmonious blend that defines the yarn's unique character. At regular intervals, workers replace the rotating sponge, which helps eliminate excess fiber waste from the yarn, while a robotic waste collection machine gathers the waste simultaneously. If any breakage occurs during the process, workers manually correct it. The yarn is then loaded onto small plastic tubes and wound into empty tubes called ring cops in predetermined lengths. A minimum amount of yarn is loaded into these plastic tubes, which are then removed from the spindle machine and conveyed to the conveyor belt below with the assistance of a robotic arm. The emptied tubes, having come from the cone winding machine after the yarn is removed, will also move to the conveyor belt. This process continues automatically as the tubes are loaded onto the machine. Once the process is complete, a quality checker takes a yarn sample to the quality control room, where the weight, length, and strength of the yarn are measured using a yarn strength tester. This report is recorded in the system, and the details are used to maintain the yarn's pricing in the future. After replacing the emptied tubes, the loaded tubes on the conveyor belt are automatically transferred to the paper cone winding machine. Step into the next stage, cone winding, where automatic coning and packing take place. Our auto-coning process is a true work of art, employing precision winding machines to produce uniform cones equipped with yarn clearers and tension control. Once the loaded ring cops arrive at the cone winding machine, the sensors are activated to unwind the yarn and empty the tubes, followed by a sensor check before they are transferred to the spindle machine conveyor belt. In the event of a breakage in the cone winding machine, it automatically retrieves yarn from both the upper cone and lower yarn of the ring cops, tying the yarn and restarting the winding process. The machine pre-measures the weight or length of yarn, automatically removing the completed cone to the conveyor belt while loading fresh paper cones from an overhead stand which are already loaded by the workers. At each stage of production, cotton or yarn waste is removed from the machine using sponges or automatic air-sucking machines and collected in a separate area, which is then used to make wicks and low-cost yarns. This efficient, defect-free process optimizes our packaging, ensuring that our yarn is ready for its next journey. As we transition to the packing phase, the completed yarn is carefully readied for shipment. Packing serves as a protective measure, ensuring the yarn is securely housed in bags, preserving its quality throughout transit. Each package is subject to thorough quality checks to confirm that our yarn meets the highest standards, poised to create beautiful stories in the hands of our customers.